Hello, Pharma Life family.
Hey, you all.
Hello.
Pharma Life family, here we have Cleidy.
Cleidy
Yes,
de la Cruz.
we introduce you to the Pharma Life family. So Cleidy's been with us for a month,
Yep.
Yeah.
and Cleidy's done really awesome. Definitely in it to win it, doing the work, doing the yoga, eating the real fruits and veggies, doing the meditations, you know, just in there working on just becoming the vibrant Cleidy.
I'm motivated.
Totally motivated. Totally motivated. Tell us a little bit about, we'll back up a little bit. Tell us a little bit about, you know, everybody gets into alternative healing in different ways, and there's always really cool stories of how people get into it. You know, how did you get into all of this natural healing?
I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis in 2011, right after I had my kids. And right off the bat, I was told that it had nothing to do with diet, which didn't make sense to me because
Western medicine.
it's a digestive disease. So
Sure.
I started researching a bit on my own, and I found a book called Self-Healing Colitis and Crohn's by David Klein.
Hello, David.
And I opted to do that instead of using medication. And
Smart.
I stuck to it. I think after a month, I went into remission. I became vegan right away.
Nice.
I was in remission for like 4 months. No, not 4 months. 4 years. And
Awesome.
but then towards the end, I started adding more of the things that I had stopped eating before, like a lot of dairy and things like that. So I feel like that's one of the reasons that I went back into a flare, and then the colitis was a little bit worse. And this happened it happened 2 years ago where I went into the flare.
You flared up again.
I did. And so I thought, okay, I'll do this diet for a month and I'll be good. And
Well,
after a month, it just kept on dragging on, and that's where I really started getting frustrated.
Sure.
And looking for other things. And then I did try medication a couple of times. The mildest one, Rowasa, which is a mesalamine, I think, to reduce the inflammation. It worked, but I didn't feel good on it.
it just masked the symptoms, but there were
Exactly.
side effects, right?
And so
Sure.
as soon as I stopped it and was like, okay, I'm gonna do the diet again, it just the symptoms just came right back. And I went to like a lifestyle retreat center, which was great, but it didn't help my problems specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I found High Carb Health, Shamiz and Shakul.
Mm-hmm.
Shamiz had colitis as well, and he worked with David Klein, and he was able to heal his colitis. So now him and his brother help people with colitis. So I worked with them, and that was amazing. But I've just had a hard time, you know, being a mom. I have triplets. It's very stressful.
Right, I just say it's
Did you-
hard.
Hold up. She just said she has triplets.
I have triplets.
Triplets.
Woo!
Woo! And so, yeah, that's tough, right? Living
Yes.
life in America, and then having a chronic illness. Sometimes you got to go somewhere, right?
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Yes, and even though I was really good at sticking to it, just towards the end, it was just I was like, man, this is dragging on so long. I'm tired, and I can't do this anymore. So I kind of really went off the diet and went a little bit crazy. Even though I have made great strides doing the diet, I got to a point where it's like, I just need to go somewhere and really focus on me, on my health, and on getting back on track. And so
Awesome.
I found this place.
You found us.
I found you guys,
Thank
and you
you.
guys are amazing because
Woo!
you just made it possible for me to come.
Yep.
It's exactly what I was looking for. Like, I'm just excited talking about it because when I found it, it was just a blessing.
It didn't break the bank.
It
right?
did not. Actually, when I was looking for a place to go, I put in Google affordable like health retreats, and you guys popped up.
Bingo.
I could not believe it. I was looking. I was like, oh my goodness, I can go, because I was looking for a place that I could go to for more than like a week.
Yeah.
I needed to go to a place where I could be at least a month and like see some actual results.
You got to get into it. That's why we created this place. I remember being at a healing center too, and 1 week wasn't enough. You know, I had to wrap my you know, you got to get in there, you know, and so here we
And
are.
guys
You know,
see
you can
some
come for a month.
real benefits too, just to keep you motivated and encouraged. But it takes time for the benefits to start to surface.
It's not going to happen in 1 week.
No,
but 1 month
not
you can
gonna
get some
happen.
results.
In 1 month, I have gotten amazing results because
Yep.
I've been able to reset, right, my mentality. I honestly, like, the physical aspect of healing became secondary, and
Nice.
what came into first place was my mental and emotional health and my spiritual well-being as well.
Yes.
And that's what I've been working on here a lot, as well as, you know, with the physical aspect. But when I get home, I feel more prepared mentally, emotionally, spiritually to get back in there
To handle
be with
those
my
stressors.
family. Yes,
Right.
and to stick to this.
Sure.
Especially since I've seen such, amazing results.
So talk to us about that, like some of the physical, you know, things.
So with colitis, you can either have like crazy diarrhea, you go to the bathroom like all day, all the time, or you can also have like severe constipation. So
And bleeding sometimes, right?
and bleeding,
Yeah.
and you have a lot of mucus, and you have joint pain, and just all of these things.
Yeah.
And before coming here, like I said, I went off a little off track with my diet, and so I was experiencing, like, I did have a lot of mucus. I had bloody mucus and some bleeding, and I was on the constipation side. So when I got here, I challenged myself to just eat fruit, which I had always wanted to do, but it was just difficult to just eat fruit every single
tough.
day.
Yeah. You can
And
do it
so-
here, though.
Yeah, when I
Yep.
got here, I told you that's what I wanted to do.
So, and before you were talking about doing the diet, like David Klein's
Yes.
diet. Is that what we're talking about? Doing
This
fruit
is
only?
what we're talking about. Well, with
Something
David
similar.
Klein, you do fruit all day pretty much, and then you can have a cooked meal
Yeah.
that can include
Like potatoes.
sweet potato, any type of
Right.
Starchy
like
vegetable.
starchy vegetable, which I was doing at home, but then
And you
kinda
David
messed up with
Kleiners out there, we're a perfect spot for you.
Yeah.
yes, it was perfect. But I came here, and you guys have all of the fruit available, and the best
Yeah.
fruits for
Yeah, man.
me, all the bananas and papayas.
Papayas, all from the farm.
Yeah.
Papayas,
You guys are
herbs.
Killing the papayas.
Yeah.
Killing them.
And
Crates.
they're just so good.
They
so
are.
you have this abundance of fruit that you can just have all the time. You can eat it whenever you want. And I love you guys because you guys are amazing. You guys, if there was like 2 papayas left and you guys had to, restock.
We would hoard them for you.
Yes. So I thought I appreciated that so much. Like,
Yeah.
so much. I was like, thank you for thinking of me.
Yeah, always. Always.
So I love that, and even though it was very hard at the beginning, up to now I've been here like almost a month, and I'm good. I'm good. I did all just fruit. I had a green juice every day, and like for 3 weeks I did that pretty much straight, and then the last week I started implementing again my cooked food, maybe like every other day.
Sure.
So like now leaving, just eating so much fruit, I've seen the fastest results I have seen like so far.
Wow. Constipation gone.
Yeah, it's gone. I'm back
right.
I go like maybe once or twice a day, like form stools.
That's good.
I have very minimal mucus. I don't have any bloody mucus anymore. I don't have any pain. And I have so much energy. I wake up so early that I'm like, oh, I want to go back to
Get
sleep.
that, and colitis
But,
usually wipes you out.
Yeah. Oh, and then
Yeah.
I was just so out of shape before coming here, and just like all the mountains and hills,
You
going
get
up
in
to
shape.
yoga, I can
You
do
have
that
to.
like
Yoga.
so much more easily now.
That's awesome.
And doing yoga, you've been up
Yes,
a lot.
the yoga, like I've been doing yoga every morning.
Yeah,
and
she has.
It's helped me just create a routine, and I'm leaving here knowing that I need to start my morning every day with yoga.
Oh,
I
that's
have
awesome.
to,
Thank you,
because-
Pernilla.
Yes, Pernilla.
We
is
love you.
Amazing. And she's very helpful. She was just so good, and it just starts my day off very well with a good attitude, with energy. And I hear, right, with colitis or a disease comes depression, and you're sick
Oh,
for such
yeah.
a long time that
There's no answer, no end in sight.
no, and you stop doing the things that you love.
Yep.
And so coming here, I realized, you know what? I still enjoy doing things. I love going to the waterfalls
Yeah.
and the tours and talking to people and just going outside. Just simple things that I kind of, got out of the habit of doing. just focusing on my disease.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Yes.
Can't do it.
And so I think one of my intentions when I go home, I have to do something for myself every day.
I
makes
love
me happy.
that. Well done.
You know, something that I enjoy.
Absolutely, great.
And make that effort. And I mean, I have you guys and this place to thank.
Farm
I love
Life
it.
family.
It's the best.
You're a member of the family now, forever.
I love it. Like, I can't thank you guys enough.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, we're really happy for
Thank you.
Thanks for coming,
Thank
Cleidy.
you. Yeah, and I mean, even one day I would love to come with my kids and my family.
Yeah, we can families
They
come.
would love it. They would enjoy
Right.
it so much.
And they don't have to eat just fruit. We
No,
do have
I know.
other food here.
No.
Yes, there is other food.
Yep, we're
And,
vegetarian, vegan, raw.
Yes,
You know, we cook food.
and your chef, Nikki, is. I mean, I
She's
would look at her
amazing.
food. I was like, when I can eat those foods,
I'm coming
like,
back. I'm gonna eat that.
yes.
Yeah, Nikki's
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
Well, it's a nice conversation to have because we sometimes have families where one member of the family is healing or detoxing, and the other members of the family are not so much, but they're happy to eat vegetarian and be a support. Yes.
And another thing that I want to mention, this is the first time that I found a community of people that eat the same way I do, that believe in the same type of health that I do.
It feels good to not feel weird, right?
It feels amazing.
Yeah, we're weird here.
So
Weird as in.
Weirdos welcome.
you go in the morning and everybody's there making their juices or eating fruit, making a smoothie.
Or having some crazy conversation.
Yeah, and then you just find people you can identify with who have been through the same type of health journey. And you see other guests that are struggling through something. Yeah. And you see, like, how it's benefiting them, you know?
Totally. Heck, you're watching somebody, your next door neighbor right now is in day 13 of a water fast.
Of course. And I was at one point complaining, oh, I'm just eating fruit. And I thought of her, I'm like, I can eat fruit. She's on a water fast. I can do this, you know? And every day, you just take one day at a time until you get to your goal.
That's right.
Which is healing in every aspect. In every aspect of your life. Yep. And, yeah, it's been great here. I love it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Farm Life family. We'll see you later. And if anybody's out there with any digestive disorders, man, this lifestyle really, really heals it up. You can do it. So if you're seeing this video and you're considering it, come on down. Give us an email. We'll talk to you. We love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.